Now it's gonna get a little faster. Okay, it gets a little faster. It's almost like God, what's that one movie where that Jodie Foster is in like the Contact? Okay, it goes kind of contact speed, like zzz. So what happens is you're in this thing. Won't. Starfield. You're going, and you're gonna basically, the whole time you're doing this, there's like a little black dot, has a little opening shade to it, and then from there, there's this, like I said, this vortex spinning around. You have to stay on this bead. And when I say this bead, I mean it's the size of a BB, maybe half the size of a BB. That is your focus point, okay? And you will see the little opening. And remember, always remember where your third eye is, okay? Where your third eye is, it'll always go back. If you lose yourself, you're like, oh shit, I lost it. Go right back to your focus point, and you will be able to reattach and then go again. Okay, so you're going. When you are traveling and when your vortex turns red, and I mean, I've been doing this since I was 19. I mean, really doing it for the past 4 or 5 years. I've only had it go red on me. Well, I mean, I don't do it every night because it's mentally draining, but I've done it about 30 times. It goes red. That's when you're going to see some crazy shit, because that's almost like you paid your dues and now it's time for you to tap in. So now you're red. Now you actually will see a row. What I see is a row of 2x2. They're almost like, you know, imagine like a human being, the sketch of a human being in red. And I imagine, in my mind, I put them like I'm in a roller coaster. I think about it like I'm in a roller coaster. It's something familiar. You're not too scared, and it's like, whee, you're just following this focus point, right? Now, all of a sudden, if you get good enough, you almost get to the front of the line or the front of the roller coaster, where you're actually staring at the stars, and like your head, almost like you're getting barreled, is what it's like. You're getting barreled. I don't know if you guys surf out there. You're right at where your head can pop out of the barrel, and everything's behind you, and you just get to see in front of you. Now, what's going to happen is, and it might have already happened, is you're going to see stuff. Be prepared, big deal. You know, there's nothing to be scared of. But sometimes you'll see stuff that doesn't look human. Okay, sometimes you'll see stuff that's a little scary. Sometimes you'll see stuff that you can imagine with your mind. Sometimes you see stuff that you haven't created in your mind, and that's the cool stuff that you've never seen before, stuff that you've never seen in this place at present on Earth, things and beings and stuff that is not from here. And that's the coolest thing about it. The shortcut, which I'll just get to right now, to once you've done this about, I don't know, it takes a while, guys, but the shortcut is when you have your eyes closed and you have your focus point. Sometimes it helps for me because I squint my eyes and I kind of like charge. You charge, and like the energy, by the way, is coming from like your frontal lobe. This is where it charges, and you kind of just, you squeeze, you like, you know, squint, and you'll see colors and stuff. It's fine, but you want to focus and then press. It's like stepping on the gas. It's like So if it takes you, you know, in the beginning it takes you 20 minutes. Once you know how to do it, you can just hit the gas and you're there in 5 minutes. Now, once you're in this state, now let me explain something to you. I hope you guys, if you're scared of ghosts, don't do this. If you're scared of spirits, don't do this. If you are scared of anything that is outside of your comfort zone, do not do this, okay? What you can do with this ability, which I'm teaching you right now, is you can get up. You know, once you have the vortex going around you, what you do is you open your eyes very slowly, just the rim, and do this in a dark room. Darker the room, the better. What happens is you're going to see, it's called the web of light. And these are all my words, but you'll see a web of light. It's like the fabric of space and time type thing, but it looks like a web, like it's like you're Spider-Man, but the web's made out of light. Okay. You're going to open your eyes once you've been in about 25 minutes, very slowly. And usually I look to the corner of the room, depending on how dark your room is. You know, it's always easier if it's darker. And what you're going to see when you look above your head, when you first open your eyes, you're going to see this big vortex thing. Looks like a big net of light. Not like really bright or anything crazy, but you're going to see it. It's like a shadow of a net spinning around your head like this, okay? So when it happens, I'm telling you right now, it's going to happen. If you do this properly, you're going to see this. I see it every single time. Okay, everyone I've showed how to do this has seen it every single time. Okay? Just think about that as your entry. That's your entrance way. That's all it is. You know, there's your energy. You've turned on another frequency in your brain. You're running on another frequency. And the frequency that you chose to run on is a little different than one that you use all the time. That's all it is. Nothing big. There's no big deal. But what you can do, and what has happened to me, I can speak for myself, is when I'm in that state, and it happens. You know, it happens from time to time. But if you want to see a ghost, if you want to see a spirit, if you want to see you know, you call them guardian angels, whatever would you like to see, they're going to be shadow people at first. And honestly, I mean, you'll see the hand movements, you'll see them move in the room. I'm telling you this verbatim, no bullshit. That's what you're going to see. So when you see them, yeah, it's going to make your heart go pitter patter. But after you get over the fear, think and look at what they want, what they're trying to tell you. I can't hear them. I've done this a ton of times. You can't hear audio. Okay, it's mostly hand signals. It's mostly just like you see them. They'll do like they move weird. You know, I'll show you how they move. It's kind of scary, but they move like I'm not gonna stand up and do it right now, but they move. They move very. They're very it's hard to explain, but they get in weird poses. They're not like a normal human being would stand, because obviously they're not really standing there. So, but anyways, that's it. Haha, have fun. The reasons why, why to do this is if you have a gnarly anxiety, and not saying the spirit stuff, but why to do astral projection and stuff, or I call it astral projection. I don't know if that's the correct term for what I'm showing you guys how to do. The main reason you do it is there was times when I couldn't sleep. I have a really hard time sleeping. And when you're following your wormhole, it takes a lot of mental energy and it drains your energy. So literally, like, you know, if you know, just go as far as you can and you're probably gonna wake up in the morning. And then if you try it again when you're really stressed out, just go as far as you can and you'll probably just wake up in the morning. It saps energy. You will feel, if you do this for like 45 minutes before you go to bed and really go as far as you can go, you're gonna wake up hungover. You will feel like you partied the night before and you were hungover. So be prepared for that. But more or less, enjoy, and wish you guys all the best. Take care.